The following is a HennessyHendo production. It includes excerpts and material from my vast collection of books and general knowledge. Please share the videos. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.
Part 4. Other controversial FBI involvement, mob informants and framing of innocents 1960s to 2000s. The FBI's pursuit of organized crime saw a scandalous twist when agents in Boston chose to protect violent informants and pin crimes on bystanders. In a 1965 gangland murder of a Boston mobster, FBI informants, hitmen for the Winter Hill Gang, actually committed the killing. Rather than arrest their informants, the FBI helped frame 4 innocent men for the murder in order to protect its sources inside the Italian mafia. Agents withheld exculpatory evidence and even suborned perjury to secure convictions. The 4 men spent decades in prison, 2 died there, before the truth emerged. In 2007, a federal judge issued a scathing 228-page ruling finding the FBI guilty of intentional misconduct and a conspiracy to frame innocent men, calling the Bureau's actions shocking and absurd. She ordered the U.S. government to pay $101.7 million in damages to the defendants and their families. Related revelations showed that Boston FBI agents had gotten too cozy with mob informants like James Whitey Bulger, even ignoring or covering up informants' murderous crimes in exchange for tips. In Bulger's case, FBI agent John Connolly tipped him off to impending indictments, allowing Bulger to flee and sully the Bureau's reputation. The FBI's Boston office essentially became complicit in organized crime violence, triggering multiple inquiries and reforms. These cases demonstrate how the FBI, tasked with stopping criminal threats, at times manipulated investigations to the point of creating worse injustices, undermining its integrity. KKK infiltration and the Viola Liuzzo murder, 1965. During the Civil Rights era, the FBI planted informants inside the Ku Klux Klan, but one such infiltration backfired horrifically. In March 1965, after the Selma to Montgomery March, KKK members attacked and killed Viola Liuzzo, a white civil rights volunteer, as she was ferrying activists in Alabama. Unbeknownst to Liuzzo, one of the men in the Klan's car was Gary Thomas Rowe, an FBI informant who had been reporting on the KKK. Rowe either participated in the shooting or witnessed it. Accounts vary. But immediately after the murder, FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover orchestrated a cover-up to deflect blame and conceal the Bureau's involvement. Hoover launched a smear campaign against the slain Mrs. Liuzzo, leaking vicious falsehoods to the press that she was a drug addict and had abandoned her family to consort with black activists. FBI memos distributed internally, kept secret at the time, claimed Liuzzo had puncture marks in her arm from needles and was in a car with a black man for immoral reasons. All untrue character assassination meant to distract from Klan racism and the presence of the FBI's insider. The FBI also quietly ensured that their informant Rowe was not charged alongside the other KKK shooters. It wasn't until 1978, when Liuzzo's children obtained FBI files via the Freedom of Information Act, that the Bureau's role in smearing her name came to light. In 1983, a DOJ task force confirmed that Hoover's FBI had spread lies to discredit a victim of racial violence. The Liuzzo case became a civil rights scandal, illustrating how the FBI's involvement with a violent group, the Klan, led it to manipulate the narrative of a crime instead of diligently pursuing justice. The public outrage over this incident was part of the impetus for greater oversight of the FBI's domestic intelligence operations. Abuse of power in surveillance and disruption. Beyond specific cases, the FBI has periodically been caught overstepping its authority in ways that blur the line between investigating threats and manufacturing them. In the 1980s, for example, the FBI was found to have illegally spied on the Committee in Solidarity with the People of El Salvador, CISPES, a non-violent political group, exaggerating its threat as a terrorist front. A 1989 Senate probe concluded the FBI had opened cases on political activists without cause, echoing COINTELPRO tactics. The Bureau later issued apologies. In another instance, the FBI's crime laboratory scandal of the 1990s revealed technicians tampering with evidence and overstating forensic matches in court, effectively fabricating threats to public safety by helping convict innocent people. An internal Justice Department review in 1997 found flawed or false lab testimony in dozens of cases, forcing retrials and tarnishing the FBI's credibility. More recently, under post-9/11 counter-terror policies, whistleblowers like former FBI agent Mike German have exposed how the Bureau's aggressive use of informants in Muslim and left-wing communities sometimes created phantom terrorist cells. In one case, an FBI informant in Orange County tried so hard to incite mosque attendees to discuss jihad that the worshippers reported him as a security threat to the FBI. These controversies, while all distinct, reinforce a pattern. The FBI has at times crossed ethical and legal lines to invent, inflame, or manipulate the very threats it is supposed to guard against. Each revelation, whether through court decisions, FOIA document leaks, or whistleblower accounts, has led to public outcry, embarrassed the Bureau, and spurred calls for stricter oversight and adherence to the rule of law.
Thank you for watching. Please share the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Check out other series including 10-minute synopses or complete audiobooks on HennessyHendo on YouTube. Improve your vocabulary. Be more fun at parties. Increase your knowledge. Become a literary master like Hendo.